Hi, Jim from Super Happy Awesome Movie Time here. You know, some Christmas movies are classic, like It's a Wonderful Life or Die Hard. Other movies, not so much. So I thought it'd be fun today to talk about a Christmas movie that's right. That's the word. All right, title card. Show me what you got. Now, Mystery Science Theater 3000 already did that. Ugh, too depressing. I get where you're coming from. The show does start on Christmas Eve, but the problem of reviewing Rent is that you have to sit through Rent. No. Ugh. I'm not even going there. Wait, go back. You know what? This one is kind of silly. It was made in 1966, but it's weirdly relevant to today. And it's Italian. Okay, I'm in.
There once was a Christmas that almost wasn't.
Alright, this was a G-rated movie from the 60s. These kind of openings happen.
Because of a man named Prune.
The movie takes place in an unnamed city which, judging by the kids' hats, might be Italy. They're flocking around Mr. Whipple. I wish. No, this is Sam Whipple. He's a lawyer who wishes that every day could be Christmas. Well, the holidays do bring out a lot of domestic issues that quite often lead to divorces. So I guess a lawyer would be for that.
All those in favor of having Christmas every day, raise your right hands and say aye.
Aye! But that's impossible, Mr. Whipple. Christmas is only supposed to last one day.
Well, the kid does make a good argument. See, if we had Christmas every day... Oh, no, you're going to sing, aren't you?
Why do people always make the same mistake? Why do they let Christmas slip away?
This is Paul Tripp. He wrote the book that the movie was based on. He was quite famous in the 50s and 60s for being a children's television producer and star. So I guess that's why he's always smiling.
Why can't every day be Christmas?
So while Mr. Whipple... Stop that! So while he's decorating the town, he's approached by Santa Claus. Mr. Whipple? Holy cow! I know this is an Italian movie, but why is Santa dressed like he's in the Mafia?
Excuse me, sir. I hope you're not going to laugh at me, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say you were Santa Claus. You certainly look like him.
I am Santa Claus, and I'm not laughing.
Wow, that's a scary line. I'd see that movie.
I am Santa Claus, and I'm not laughing.
Well, Santa's here because he's in trouble. It looks like Christmas is going to be canceled by the one person who has the power to do it. Phineas T. Prune.
Well, years ago, the Eskimos very generously gave Mrs. Santa and myself some land up at the North Pole, rent-free. But then last year, Mr. Prune came up and bought the whole North Pole, including our little plot of land.
You mean he's your landlord now?
That's it, Sam. That's it exactly. And I owe him a year's rent. We haven't got the money to pay it.
Oh, I see.
Santa is being evicted? Santa? That's it. Hey, Drosh? Yeah, we're occupying the North Pole. Get everyone. Everyone! Anyway, Whipple doesn't have enough money to loan Santa, so they both go up to the North Pole to wait for Mr. Prune, who shows up every day around supper time and demands money. Boy, I know what that's like.
Oh, I do wish Santa would come.
So up at the North Pole, Mrs. Santa is collecting snow to make cooking water. You know, if they do get caught up with the rent, the first thing they need to do is to ask the landlord to fix the plumbing. So she spends some time with her elves and their normal-size supervisor. Ugh, this seems like a perfect time for a wacky gibberish song.
Helter-skelter, hustle, bustle, hurry, scurry, hippity-hop, and never shilly-shally, dilly-dally, fiddle-faddle, flippity-flop.
Helter-skelter? Oh, right, it's 1966. Sharon Tate is still alive. Santa and Whipple show up, and the Dinklage 7 take some time off to welcome him.
Naughty scamps. Scat, scat.
What the heck was that? So Phineas T. Prune shows up. He's played by Rossano Brazzi, who also directed the film.
What a surprise.
Doesn't he kind of look like John Lovitz and Snidely Whiplash had a kid?
Oh, Mr. Prune, you've done it again.
What? What have I done?
Gone out into this cold weather without your galoshes. What you need, Mr. Prune, is someone to take care of you.
Nonsense. Poppycock.
Ah, men are such children.
Yes, we are. We should be spanked. Prune gives Santa till midnight on Christmas Eve to pay the rent. And then he sings a song about how much he hates kids.
Their praises. Kids get all the breaks. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I'd rather they were told to go to blazes.
Did Bela Lugosi dub his voice? Whipple steps in and sets up a kind of a kangaroo court where he gets to be both prosecutor and judge.
By any chance? Would it? I object.
Objection overruled.
But it's no good. Santa has to come up with the money or...
Out into the freezing cold you will go.
Again, that's Santa. I don't even think Hitler was this bad. Wait. Actually, Hitler was much worse. They realize that Prune doesn't want to admit that he was ever a child, so they ask the tall elf if he can remember Prune's name in any of the books.
Can you remember anything about a child named Phineas Prune?
Prune? Phineas Prune?
Yes, the guy that was just here.
Phineas T. Prune. Does that help?
Prune? Phineas T. Prune?
He was just here! And we have another idiotic song.
If Christmas came in June, we'd say good afternoon. We don't care if it all makes sense. The name of the song is Prune.
Yes, I own a rhyming dictionary too. Whipple gets an idea.
You and I are going to go to work. We're going to find us a job and earn the money to pay the rent.
So Santa gets a job at Prim's department store, being Santa.
That's right.
Well, it turns out Santa's natural, but Prune isn't out yet. He and his henchmen go to the store to try to sabotage Santa's job. First, he disguises himself as Gary Oldman from Dracula. Then they try itching powder. Then they, oh my god, they're gonna blow up the store! But the villains are foiled, and Santa's made enough money to pay the rent. But then Prune plays his biggest card yet. He buys the store, makes it look like Santa and Whipple have broken all the toys, and then deducts the money to pay for the toys from their salary. Santa thinks all is lost, so he puts on his mob suit again and waits for the end. But a boy recognizes him, and Santa tells the boy all of his troubles. The boy wakes up all the kids in town, apparently yelling at a frequency that adults can't hear, and gets the kids to give all their pennies to Santa. Meanwhile, Prune is back at the North Pole, apparently filming a spaghetti western. Santa shows up in the nick of time and pays the rent entirely in pennies. Tell me you haven't ever fantasized about doing that. Christmas is saved, and we're treated to a slideshow of Santa delivering presents. They have one present left, and wouldn't you know it, it's for Mr. Prune. So Santa, Mrs. Santa, and Whipple all go to Prune's place to deliver the present personally. Prune reacts pretty much how you'd expect him to.
Invasion of privacy. Ask your lawyer over there.
No, it's actually breaking and entering, but whatever. So Prune gets the present that he's always wanted as a child. A sailboat.
Why, it's a sailboat.
So blah, 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 Prune learns the true meaning of Christmas. Prune is so happy that he runs outside in only his nightgown. Oh, that's sweet. He's dying of exposure. Then he does what I guess any of us would do. Terrify a small child. We get a happy ending, and I guess that's what most Christmas movies are supposed to give us. This movie certainly wasn't that good, but I'm not sure I can say it was that bad. The songs were all really annoying, but then again, I hate most musicals. It was a strange premise, and like I said before, it's oddly relevant to today. It has a nice message. Give to children and they'll grow up to be givers themselves. I'm on board with that, but I think the movie tries to be too much. It tries to give us Santa and Scrooge. It tries to be realistic and fantastical. And it dressed up Santa like Luca Brasi. It wasn't the worst Christmas movie I've ever seen, but it's definitely not something that I would watch every holiday season, like Die Hard.
Was the Christmas that almost wasn't, almost wasn't, almost wasn't. So that was the Christmas that almost wasn't, but it won't ever happen again.